Hello YouTube, welcome on back in to Battle Brothers. We're playing some more of the Lone Wolf's Reign today. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, check out everything else going on, and also make sure that you follow everything else going on because we do a lot of stuff on this channel. We don't have a job right now, it looks like. Oh yeah, that's right, these guys aren't happy with us because we killed some of their men a while ago. Some of the free cities aren't very happy with us, but I think have we visited everywhere? We might have. Except for super far north, maybe? We haven't been to Erzberg. Which is kind of surprising. But that's fine. So, let's take a look at our roster here. Remind us of who we have. We have myself. We have me, the Lone Wolf. Using a longsword with sellsword's armor with the enhancement. I'm wearing a bassinet with mail helm. Yeah, that looks great. We have... Where is the rest of the named members? We have Henrik. Asumata, he raided us one day and we decided to name one of our brothers after him. He is our billhook user. We have Ralph, one of our ranged guys. We have Wildrick, Woodstalker, and we have Red Almughal. We have Anto. We have Cody the Strong, who has been an absolute monster for us. He's also our sergeant, so they have been very good for us. We also need to give them a perk. What perk do we want to give them? Yes, let's use footwork. Footwork for Cody seems like a good idea. Anybody else here needs leveling up? No. Though we will probably want to get Hakon and Wilbrand and Fritz some new armor pretty soon. 110 versus 115. Alright, yeah. We have a bunch of stuff in here that we need to sell. We have some trading equipment as well. Some trading stuff. We wanted to head up north. What I might actually do is do some exploring as well, because we've got a lot of areas that we haven't really done much exploring in. But we're going to go ahead and wait for the morning. Also, our retinue, we do have a blacksmith. The next thing I might look at is maybe our cartographer. We can't afford it. Maybe the lookout, because it extends our sight radius. Our scout might be a good idea. I was looking at saving up for a surgeon, but I think we're good for now. We're also running a little low on food, but we're not doing too poorly that way. These guys have some easy missions. Do I want to take them? This is the question. Oh, that's right. We killed some lindworms recently. I forgot about that. Let's head let's head up here because I want to do some exploring in this area. Didn't we find something over here somewhere? Yeah, we did. We found the abandoned village. We also found some vacated dwellings. You know what? We don't really have all that much in the way of food, so let's head on over to here. But we will actually pop into the desert here real quick and do a little bit of exploring. Okay. Ooh. Lots of nomad outlaws, some nomad archers, and a nomad leader. Ooh. That might be a little tough for us. Let's see, is everyone healed? Everyone is healed. It is also midday. Hunting bow. You have a hunting bow? Yes, you do. We don't have any more arrows to give you, however, but you probably could do with something better than a knife in your pocket. This is more effective against armor. It also deals a wider range of damage. Probably look at buying some actual proper daggers at some point in the future. Anyway, let's take this on. Let's see what the situation is here. Oh wow, that is a lot of people. Holy shit. Let's wait. And those are proper bows as well. Ow. Where's the leader? Archer, 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 outlaw. Okay. That must be him there. Lots of metal shields here. Oh, well, you hit somebody at least. There he is. Where do I send me? Probably up. Okay, you switched around. 12% chance to hit him. Alright, go ahead and move forward. He's also holding an actual fighting spear, I think. Looking at it. I don't see anyone here holding a firearm either, so I think we're good in that sense. This pole maze guy makes me a little bit worried, but we can deal with him, I think. Ooh, nice. There's someone who's been killed. It's our first kill. Very happy with that. You raise up your shield. You raise up your shield as well and riposte. You raise up your shield because you keep getting shot at. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Oh, very nice. Okay, that's one less archer to deal with. Not sure I want to move you any closer. It's a two-handed scythe, I think. Yeah, it's a two-handed scythe he's using. That's not the leader. Okay. That's the leader. Yeah, he's holding a fighting spear and a metal round shield. He is for sure the most dangerous thing on this battlefield. This down here is not good. Ooh, that hit hard. Alright, that guy's mostly dead. Got a 10% chance to hit that guy. 20% to hit that guy. Alright, he's running. I'm a little bit worried about the situation down here. You are running away. You're a ranged character. Let's move you back. Throw a shield up. Very glad I put his shield up. Cody doing good work down here by themselves. That's not good. He started regretting game choices. I mean, it happens. It happens. What? Cody's got a joke here for us. Let's read this joke and see how well it improves morale. What do you call a shade of orange with middling reviews? I don't know, Cody. What do you call a shade of orange with middling reviews? Mediocre. Okay, yeah. That's fine. That's like a fine out of 10. That's I've heard worse out of 10. Would you say my mediocre joke was mediocre? Yeah, I would actually. That's about right. Okay, that dog's running north. I'm actually kind of happy with that. This guy's going to die of blood loss, I'm pretty sure, because he's got a... Oh, that's not good. Hartwig might be about to die. Yeah, Hartwig just died. This, I think, means that this entire side is dead. I literally don't think there's a way for us to get out of this situation. Yeah, this might be a retry. Or maybe a leave and come back later situation. Oh, he died. Blood loss. That's something at least. Anto's in a dangerous position here. Because he's surrounded by these two. Yeah, this is a no-go. Yeah, that's not a fight we can win right now. I think it's largely because of the fact we have such a small group of men, which is one of the negatives of using using the lone wolf start. You only get 12 men max. Also, I do need to go buy some food. Okay, there's nothing else here. Let's head over to Al Hadid and buy some food over there. And we are out of provisions. Thankfully, we are right next to town. That's 100 provisions, 125 provisions. That'll do. Do I want to buy any other stuff while I'm here? There's an armorer here. Alright, we want to head up this way. Because we have some stuff up here that we wanted to explore. Namely, this vacated dwellings and the abandoned village. And we also want to sell all the stuff we have. Oh, there's something around here. Oh, there it is. More Ifrits. No, thank you. Those things are a nightmare to fight. Lindworms. No, thank you. Those things are also terrible to fight. And that's 3 of them. We want to pop off here in Finkenwacht. Pick up some, maybe a job or 2 before we go anywhere else. Largely because we need the money. What's this? Disbanded troops. Unfortunately, we actually can't make use of that because we don't have, we don't have the space for them. These guys unfortunately don't have anything worth purchasing right now. By your weaponsmith, you have anything in here? You have a second bill hook. That's about it, really. Alright, let's head over this way then. Armored and Ancients. I am perfectly happy with staying where we are, I think. Hey, there's one dead. Well, one dead undead, I guess. Re-dead undead? Not sure. Alright, that's going well. Excuse me. Take the 94% chance, absolutely. Okay, that's not so bad so far. We're doing okay. Right, there's one more dead. I do think I need to start giving all of my soldiers axe secondaries, like have axes in their back pockets. Just so that way if this happens, like where there's a giant shield wall. Oh wow, two of these guys have just come back. Okay, that's annoying. Three of them have come back. But these guys should not be hard to kill because they have no armor left. Nice. You step there. There's one more down. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I really should be giving my soldiers axes, because we have a bunch of hand axes in our inventory that we're not using. So you know, let me exit here real quick. Let me load this back in here. Go up here. So yeah, as you can see, we have a bunch of hand axes in our inventory that we don't use. So, for example, I need to give you this. It does lower your initiative, I believe, and your fatigue by a bit. Yeah. But it's worth it to have an extra weapon on hand that can be used to tear down enemy shields in case it's necessary. Should probably give you an actual woodcutter's axe or like a big axe. Like maybe we should get you like an actual actual big axe weapon. Because these are woodcutter's axes. They're okay. But they're also like... it's also like not perfect. So for example, I could give you a long axe instead of a bill hook, because the long axe can be used to split shield over the back wall, which over the back line, which is a lot more useful than you'd think it would be. Also need axes for ends. Yeah, that's why I'm hanging on to all these axes for. I'm not selling them because they're actually quite useful to kill some of the later game enemies. Okay. I think that will help a lot. Cody doesn't have an axe to switch to. Do you? You should. You switch that axe. You switch to an axe. You don't have an axe to switch to. That's fine. You have an axe. Basically, if they have an axe to switch to it. That way they can rip open the shields that are in front of them. And then we can focus on actually taking out the armor. Because these guys don't have... Like, these guys' shields are basically made of paper. So you can hit them a couple times with an axe and they'll just turn to mush, basically. Okay. Red Almoogle doing Red Almoogle things. Nice. Every bit of armor we strip off these guys is a little bit less work we have to do to kill them. Okay, so now you're going to be ripping off that shield. And that, well, and that shield too, actually. But that'll make taking these guys out a lot easier because they won't have the ability to defend themselves. And axes, surprisingly, are very effective against very effective against armored enemies because, you know, axes. Look, that shield's already gone. That did what? Destroys the shield. And it does 24 damage, I think, if I read this here. Yeah, it does 24 damage to shields. So, like, those shields don't have a lot of HP, so it's not that hard to rip them off. Also, axes can behead people. I don't know if they can behead them as well as shields can, but they can do it. Sorry, as well as swords can, not shields. Shields can behead people, but that's not a mechanic in this game. You can't have a metal shield with like a sharp edge on it that you use to like decapitate something after you've knocked it down. Which would be a pretty useful thing, given the amount of undead you fight in this. Well, there's one decapitation. He's for sure not coming back. That is the only way to guarantee that an undead won't come back, is you behead it. And it's much more easy to behead something, as you'd imagine, with a sharp edge. Let's pop your shield up. You stay right there. Hakon is getting absolutely destroyed there in the middle of the line, and I don't know why. Pop your shield up. Now, it is true the two-handed swords can also be used to break shields and stuff, but they're not nearly as effective. Two kills. Very nice. That allows our front line a little bit more flexibility. Oh, he's running. That is not good. Okay, he got away. Hakon got away, thankfully. How close can you get? You need to be within 2 tiles. That needs to be there, so you're going to have to sit there and wait. You can move forward. Ooh. Ah. Okay, let's try that again. I think we had the right idea with switching to axes. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have everybody start with holding them. And I'm actually going to switch you and... Cody, do you have a sword thing? No, you don't. So, Cody, you're going to actually be using an axe as well, I think. You've always preferred swords, but needs must. Don't worry, you've still got your arming sword. It'll be there for when we finish this fight. You can still switch back to that. I will actually take out the spears that are sitting in everyone's inventory. Oh, I actually like this layout a bit better than the last fight. Except for this spot right here. Hmm. Hey. I think once we finish this run, I might switch to a militia start, because those are fun because you get to have like 25 people or 20 people, I think, in your fighting line. think you hold there. So yeah, the most annoying thing probably about fighting undead is the fact that they're unbreakable, meaning that you can't have them rout, so you have to kill all of them. That 84% chance to hit was very hard to turn down. I'll for sure take the 91% chance to hit. Ooh. Milanda's having a bad time there in the center of the line. Damn, he got away. It's impressive. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I just hit myself in the back with that one. I was hoping that wouldn't happen there. Right, you just move over there where there's nobody who can revive and hit you. You're pretty badly damaged as well, so do the same. You don't have much armor left, but you'll be helpful for now at least. You can stay there. Move down there and help me out. Oh, he's out of ammo. Okay. Yeah, I do need to give you an actual second weapon just in case. There we go. Oh, we're maxed out on stuff again. We'll just take whatever's worth a lot of money. You need to go into the reserves because you are badly hurt. Same with you. Alright, Cody gets their sword back. You get your spear back. You get your spear back. Oh no, you were using a sword, weren't you? Yeah. You know what? Maybe we head up this way first. Sell off some of our trade goods and stuff. That would not be a bad idea. Because we do always need more money. Ooh. That was two Hexe, aka 2 witches that we just saw there. So this is for sure a undead area. Ooh. Profit, 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 profit. Look at all that profit, man. We just made we just went up to 6 grand. Holy shit. Alright, let's sell this militia spear, the short sword, the scimitars, the scythes, the nomad maces. We'll sell this hatchet. We'll sell the shittier axe that we don't need anymore. You a taxidermist here, don't you? No, you a temple though. Anything in here we need? Not really. Oh, you have a Fletcher though. We need another quiver of arrows. There's also a war bow here. Or, what probably would make more sense is switching you off of the bow and going to a crossbow. I think that makes more sense. On top of that, we need to find people better, like, secondary weapons. What's the button? Alt. There we go. We want to take one of these jobs? Probably, yeah. Let's take this medium contract. A caravan, not particularly interested in that. None of those jobs were particularly interesting. Do I want to go do some more exploring up north? Well, before we do that, we gotta head back down this way. And I want to explore this abandoned village and the vacated dwellings. So let's go do that first. You're awake. A woman rolls over, fingered in your chest before getting up and seizing your chin. Lithe, pretty, the sun glowing across her smooth face. Emperor sitting stretches up, artwork seriously embroidered. You return. Defeat drainage opulence itself. Disintegrate. The people scream to turn away, no escaping the heat. Soldiers collapse, surging. Ah. We got undead. We got an undead ending. It looks like. Which, I mean, I think we can deal with. I think we're prepared for that. It just means that we're going to need to be ready to use lots of axes to tear off shields and stuff. Where's my... Oh, there we are. Took us a while to get here. Some people got hurt in a fight. How stupid of them. Alright, let's head over here. How much longer till you're healed? We'll heal tomorrow. We heal tomorrow. Okay, cool. Let's put the two of you back in line then. Let's go back to Trenton real quick. I want to buy a round of drinks to everybody. Everyone looks pissed off. There we go. And we'll wait till tomorrow now before we go there because everyone will have healed up by then, I believe. We do also need to buy some more food soon. There's a kennel armor and weaponsmith here. We might need to head there and pick up a new set of armor for people, I think. Let me just double check and see. Everybody's healed up. Cody's in a good mood. Nobody is disheartened, which I'm happy with. So let's take on these vacated dwellings, shall we? Oh yeah, undead. Don't see any... Oh, maybe there's a few geists as well. That'll be annoying. But I don't see any. And these guys don't look particularly armored. There's also no necromancer from what we can see. Well, a couple of them are armored. But there's nobody with shields. Yeah, it looks like there's no geists. There's 19 of them. So the biggest difference between a bow and a crossbow, at least in this game, is that crossbows have to be reloaded after every time you shoot them. But they also hit more often, because they don't require as much skill to use. Let's wait. You can all just wait, I guess. Yeah, it's just a bunch of armored and unarmored undead, it looks like. None of them have shields, so this is all just about hitting them as hard and as fast as possible. Yeah, they've got a Geist. They got 4 Geists. Okay. That's not terrible. That was worth it. Taking out one of those Geists is absolutely a smart idea straight away. Means less resolve checks. Happy with that. We gotta get this guy out of here. Hakon's in the middle of 4 of them right now. But I think we can do that. Thank God for Cody's resolve on that one. That helps. There's another one dead. Another one. Oh, he's running. He's running. That is not good by any stretch of the imagination. Did I give you a backup weapon? I did not. This is gonna kill this guy. Ooh, close, but didn't. Oh, that running is really bad. Oh, Cody didn't hold. Alright, I think that fight is not something we can do right now. That might be one of those fights that we might need to be doing after we actually pick up some... I don't know, I think the Lone Wolf Stard may or may not be very good against ghosts because there's so fucking many of those geists on occasion. A recently destroyed village with no bodies, only a breeze swirls through, kicking up ash and hissing through the ruins. But there survives one element, an enormous statue, masterfully adapted in the image of a man, or at least you think it's a man. Its face has been removed with a sort of accuracy to suggest careful intention, and not mere vandalism. Suddenly, mud-squelching footsteps approach from all corners. Bulbous silhouettes limp into the night, slouching hunchbacks formed of the most dishonest stitching, torsos haphazardly sewn together with organs vaguely gated behind strands of flesh, additional arms attached with hands wiggling wildly from all sides, and atop the puted horrors grown multiple heads like some flesh totem that knows itself, the maw slacked open and gargling at the realized horrors, eyes aplenty and eyes agog, staring at you and the ground and each other. Your men gasp and arm themselves. The monsters growl and begin picking up tools and weapons off the ground. One of them reaches down and picks up 2 cleavers. It trundles forward and faces smeared across its skin turn their misshapen gazes upon you when their mouths open and yell. The shrieks sucking in and out from one mouth to the next, air howling through their internal chambers as their face takes turns breathing so that another may scream. To battle. Let's give this a go. A flesh golem. There's 14 of them? Okay, this might not be good. This might be actually worse than the undead fight, honestly. We are about to find out just how bad this is. It's also unbreakable. They're also unbreakable morale-wise. And they're using multiple weapons. Well, that one isn't using any weapons. But some of them are using multiple weapons. Okay, that's not terrible damage-wise, but I have a feeling that that's not going to be enough to actually stop them from killing us. It would also be nice if our men would hit more often. I guess this is where all the villagers went. Oh. A fault finder. Well, I'm going to try and kill one of these fault finders before they get too close. Okay, so there's not actually 14 of them. There is 11, and then there's 3 fault finders. Yeah, this one's a no-go. That's an interesting fight, though. Not too sure if it's something that we can take on. The game telling me sometimes success is about picking the right fights. I can see what they mean by that. Right, we need to get some provisions. I think we'll do some exploring down here. Or maybe we'll head up this way and do some exploring up this direction. Because we've not actually really done that. We've been hanging around down south a lot. We should also probably sell some of the stuff we have in here, because we're not using it. Well, what do we want to get? Because we do have... Well, we have people who need better armor, for sure. That's 230, that's 210. And it's 13,000 more gold for it, so probably not worth it, to be honest. That's 190. It's 210. What are you wearing? You're wearing 290, 210. So, like, this would be very good for a lot of people. That would be... Yeah, that leaves us with about 3 grand, which means we could also pick up a male Hubark if we wanted to. Which I think we will. Which means that... Cody... Well, actually, Cody's got a very cool looking male Hubark with some additional armor things on it. But I think I'll give them the reinforced male Hubark. I'll give you the one with the additional bits. I'll give you this one. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. How much money do we have left? Like 2 grand? Yeah, we have 2 grand left. There's a weaponsmith here. Does this place have an actual decent axe? It has the fighting axe, which is a one-handed weapon? Yeah. That would be all our money, and we need some of it for marketplace stuff. We will, however, sell these and these. I'll pick up some food. We also will need some new tools pretty soon. But we will see what the situation is. I'm going to head up north here now. You don't usually see that. A guy actually wearing armor. Hmm. Most of the nobles don't do that. Alright, let's get some exploring done. We do need to eventually buy and sell some more trading goods, but we'll do that later. Ooh. Some brigands. Take a quick nap in the hills. Ooh. A fallen keep. Alright, are we all ready to go? Oh, that's right. I should give you... Let's give you the Sarum Sacks. Let's give you... Let's give you a flail, and let's give Red a flail as well. Let's engage here. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's more undead. Would you believe it? There are 15 of them, and there are 4 Geists. So there's 11 undead, and then there's 4 Geists hanging around back here somewhere. I wonder if we should move forward, because there is this stone and tree in the way. Yep, there's our 2 Geists. None of these guys are holding shields either. Ooh, I kind of want to step forward immediately and try and take these guys out, which I think is going to be something I need to do. Can I do that right now? No. You're not quite close enough. You're going to go up this way, though, and help hold that line. You're going to stay here. You can start rotating south. The second that we take out one of these guys, we're pushing forward and taking out these Geists. Those Geists are our primary target. That fucker came right back. Alright, now the Geists get their turn. Okay, that went relatively well for us. Oh, up here. I hope I can move there and then double hit, because if we can take out 2 of those guys in one turn, that'll make our lives a lot easier about not having everyone break. We got 1 of them. That's not too bad. Oh, fuck, you broke. Okay. Alright, I'm holding. That's our second Geist down. Oh, that's perfect. Oh no, he broke. Not so great, actually. Fuck, not close enough in either direction. Alright, move there. Oh, you absolute legend. Nice. Turns out, bad idea. Hakon is gone. It does mean we have to find someone to replace him. That's a bunch of equipment we can sell at least. Oh. Well, that's not good. You need gifted for sure. And I need... Let's go with Berserk. Well, before we take that on, because that's full of necrosavants, which are like teleporters, if I remember correctly, they teleport around. We might actually want to go take a few jobs, because we do actually need the money at this point. Got anyone here? Oh, you have a noble? An adventurous noble. Huh. There's a lot of adventurous nobles around, it seems. There's a mortician. Go ahead and repair those. We can sell a bunch of this equipment we don't need, like these training spears. Well, this looks rather jolly. I think I'll give it a shot. Tally-ho, indeed. Let's just sell all the equipment here that we don't need. This knife can go. These shields can also go. We do need some food, actually. This is Ansem. $800, $840. Sure. Kill some brigands? I'll take that. Why not? How are we looking on health? We're actually pretty decent. We've all healed up pretty well. Hang on. Yeah. I gotta go let the dogs out real quick, so I'll be back in a moment. Back. Right, gotta take on these. What is it? It's a few thugs, a few marksmen, and some brigand raiders. Okay. Fritz. You know what? You stick with that axe, my friend. Oh, Ralph only has one thing of ammo. I should probably make sure to buy a second thing of ammo for him once we have the opportunity. Alright, so we have 2 marksmen. One of them has a bow, one of them has a light crossbow. There's 2 shields, but they won't be much of a problem. You're a raider, you're a thug. Raider, thug. Oh, that's one of those shield destroying things. Those are really annoying. Excuse me. Move you up to there. You there. You there. You get in there. Ow. That's not very nice. This guy with the hooked blade is going to need to die pretty quickly as well. Well, ow. Nice double kill. Oh, that's right. When you kill things now that the undead are coming around, they come back as undead. I forgot about that. So yeah, during the undead, it's not uprising. During the undead like end game, things you fight come back as undead. I don't know if it's all humans or if it's anything that you kill. So you can be fighting like undead orcs and stuff. But there are that is notably a thing, is that that we are now going to have to fight undead variants of everything that we fight, basically. No thanks. Yeah, it's not the most fun thing in the world. Oh, we got some amber. A quiver of bolts, some helmet stuff, an actual arming sword, some hatchets. That wasn't too bad. 840 gold out of that. That's pretty good. So yeah, fighting all this sort of stuff at this point is kind of annoying. I'm gonna sell the daggers, sell the spare axe, sell the light crossbow. I'm gonna sell the quiver of arrows as well. That means that we don't need to worry about buying Ralph an extra quiver because he already has one now. Is there actually weight in that? No, there isn't. Oh, I thought there was. That's cool. Alright, helmet-wise. You're wearing a good helmet. This is 140, that is 115. You can have that. That's 105, that's 110. 115. We've also got a level up for Hartwig. Cool. Oh, Hartwig actually has a sword mastery thing. You can get gifted. And yeah, a little bit more melee skill would never hurt. Anyone here worth hiring? Well, there is actually still those nobles, but they're way too expensive. There is also Sorrel the Mortician, who is an atomist. I don't remember what they actually do. It's been too long since I've played as the atomists. But I think you get like bonus damage and stuff like that with them, like if you're using them. We could sell some of our other equipment. We could sell some of the spare stuff we have in here. And probably end up making enough money to have the ability to purchase one of these guys. Probably Sir Roland. Because he's 3,500. As opposed to the 5,500 these guys are. Let's have a drink. Don't think anyone needs healing. Oh, no, red does. Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's temple. That's right. I forgot about that. It's also next to the watermill. We should head back over this way. There's an armor here. We can maybe grab another piece of armor that's pretty good. Are these guys about to get into a fight with us? They're trying to. For sure. Can't quite keep up though. So yeah, I believe now that we have the end game has activated, the quote-unquote end situation, we now have to deal with the fact that any undead we fight, even undead that doesn't have a necromancer with them, will have to be killed. We'll have to either have their head chopped off so that way they don't come back, or we'll have to figure out something else with them. We don't need a shield. I wouldn't say no to another footman's armor, but it's a bit expensive. Same with the male Hubark. We could get the male Hubark instead of getting the reinforced one, but the reinforced one is really, really good. I suppose I could sell these male shirts, right? These aren't really that good anymore. I can for sure sell this one. That leaves me with 2,800. So if we buy this, that leaves me with 1,500. You have any tools for sale? You do. And we'll take a load of ammunition off of you as well. Oh, you do also have bandages. We'll take an extra bandage, why not? Don't need any more food though, we're good on that. What job do you have here? I know, I just gotta hang around here, I guess, and wait for the raiders to show up. After this is done, we should probably buy a new retinue member. Can we get another retinue? Almost. We're reputable now. There's the Iron Covenant. Oh, fuck. That's 20 undead. Okay, we have some help, though. It looks like. Yeah, there are more mercenaries around here, so we have some help. There's the fallen hero. Gamers, you feel run down today? That's not cool, Cody. Why are you so run down? What have you been doing? Do you need a nap? I don't mean that to sound condescending, by the way. I mean it sincerely. This is like the first time we've gotten into a fight with... no, sorry, it's not. We've gotten into a fight before with allies. Not allies, but like... I suppose they're allies, right? Because, you know, we're together in this situation. And if we all die if we don't win, so... You think you're coming down with something? You're getting down with the sickness? That's not great at all. I hate getting sick. It's so annoying. Oh, there's more of them over here. There are 2 necromancers here as well, which means there are two necromancers under control. Damn. Those guys are destroying things. Holy shit. I suppose if nothing else, we're a good distraction and a solid help. Yeah, look, there they are. I will also admit, though, it's weird seeing a mercenary still in leather plate who isn't like a backline soldier. Sorry, not even leather plate. It's like leather, studded leather armor or whatever it's called. I don't remember. Oh, that's a guy who has a bow. And he's wearing actual, like, chain. I really hope this guy doesn't die, because if he dies, it's not great. Because we have to deal with him then. There are a lot of undead in this position. Ah, there's some more friends. There's 2 spear users with shields hanging out back here to protect the necromancers. Shitty cold going around, which you had last week. It's not nice. I've been pretty lucky. Crossing fingers at the moment when it comes to sickness, but we'll see how long that lasts. Also, in a way, these guys being here is good because they are capable of helping us out, but also if they die, we have to kill them. So that adds more undead to the list. Also, wow, so few of them actually have melee weapons. Kind of frustrating, honestly. Not these guys. These guys. There's one guy there with a sword. There's one guy there with a sarmsax, but he's not meant to be in melee. He's got a bow. He's got a bow or something like that. It looks like. There's this guy here with a flail. This guy's got a bill hook. This guy's got a bill hook. This guy's got a poleaxe, and this guy's got like one of those big sword things, which I mean can work, but I don't particularly know if that's any good in this situation. Let's see if we can help them out a little bit. Well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, there's one here that we're missing, I think, in the grass as well. Nice. Oh, he's almost dead. The fallen hero's almost dead. Ooh, that's good damage there. Ooh, okay. They lived. Alright, that guy's not coming back because you just chopped his head off. Oh yeah, that guy's got a bow. Cody's doing fantastic there, holding that line. He's just killed 2 more undead, I think. Cody, you stay there for now, because you're actually quite tired. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go over there and see if I can kill those necromancers. The fallen hero's dead, which is good. That guy should now be able to do a lot better work because of his position. There's one more that won't be coming back because his head's been lopped off. Oh, that guy's just died. That's not good. I also think the more that you damage the undead, the more damage they take. It's like every time they come back up, they come back with less and less HP. Basically, I believe is how this works. Well, that's not great. Well, the fallen heroes just come back up. There's another one who's not coming back. He's holding a battle axe as well, that fallen hero. There's one less necromancer to deal with. Oh yeah, there he is. Another ranger. He's managed to hold on pretty well, though. Looks like he's pretty close to death. But he has managed to not die, as of yet. Okay, that's the fallen hero down again. Oh yeah, look. Their mercenary has come back as an undead. That's not great. I suppose you can go there. Cody's fatigued out. Oh, that guy's back. That's fucking awful. He's back in a very dangerous position. Ooh. Right, the necromancers are dead. That at the very least means we don't need to worry about there being a bunch of them coming back from the grave at this point. Oh, nice. A peaceful sort of ruin is made of the dead like it was their natural state, stiffened and a permanent loss, and their whole living was a fleeting fit for an accident finally coming to an end. Red removal comes up and asks if you're alright. You're not sure, to be honest. Cool. The Iron Covenant lost 2 men. We lost none. Sorry about your friends. Yeah, you know what? Let's hire Gustav. Gustav's... he's not great. Not terrible. He'll do for a man on the line. That works. Oh, we picked up a... Oh, that's right. We picked that up a male Hubark. Who should have that? Probably you. Which means the full male shirt should go to... Probably... Henrik can have that for sure. We will sell one of the axes. Sell the shield. We'll keep the... Oh no, that's not a great shield actually. Hang on to the rest of it. Now, where were we headed? We were headed... Oh yeah, we wanted to head this way. And we have enough money and... Well, we have enough money and food for now. Does this armor have anything else we'd like to get our hands on? Well, no, we can't afford that. A helmet, maybe? Nah, I think we're good for the armor, for honestly. Marketplace, anything in here that's, like, interesting? Nope. We've hired a new man as well, so let's head on over here. We will wait until the morning. At which point we'll head over here. Alright, this is to be a lot of undead again. Let's see what we're fighting in here, shall we? There's 19 of them. There's for sure going to be Geists in here. Looks like it might only be 2 though. No, it's 3 minimum. It's 4. Now, if those Geists end up jumping forward, we have to take them out. They'll be really annoying if we don't. They can move a lot faster than we can. You gotta go up this way, help out that guy. Alright, these 2 are probably the easiest to get a hold of. Okay, that wasn't too bad. There's one Geist out. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. I got away, but I do believe that that's not going to happen unless we figure something out there. So I think this is entirely doable. Oh, that's better. Yeah, having this actually be wide open makes makes it a lot easier for us. Well, the last guy hit the target he was aiming for. These guys are about to jump forward now, I think. Ooh. Immediately getting that is quite good. That improves all of our morale. Oh wow, he ran in one go. That is not good. Cody, I'm going to need you to rally the boys, please. Right, there's one less of those. I think it might have been a problem giving our banner to Anto, because Anto is constantly afraid. Yeah. We got some really bad morale rolls there, I think. Yeah, look, Anto's current resolve is 28. Because he is afraid. That might help. Giving someone who has a really good morale score, sorry, resolve score, as they call it in this game, our actual banner, might help. Cody has really high resolve, as does Henrik, so that's helped a lot with keeping us in position here. Because as you can see now, there's a lot of guys on the table who actually have the For the Company thing. So yeah, it's everyone within 4 tiles, which means everybody currently, except for me and for Cody, gain it because we have higher resolve than Henrik, so we don't get a bonus for it, which will help a lot. That'll help hold us in place, I think, for a decent amount of time. Alright, there's our Geists coming in. Yeah, it turns out our problem was that we had our standard on someone who had really bad resolve. So that helps. Ooh. Would have been really good if Anto could have gotten that Geist. I think it's all down to the situation we'll find ourselves in the middle here now in a second. Okay, they managed to get out of there. They're running. Gustav is running. Cody's holding. Huh. Good job, Cody, on that morale check. We'd hope with a 74% chance to hit, we'd be able to hit more often. The 5% hit chance popped off there. Oof. Oh, some shoulder plates, some axes, some money. Take it all, sure. Thank you, you're welcome. I always give my men credit where credit is due. I'm half tempted to retire Anto, to be honest. I don't particularly know if I want someone who's superstitious, given that there is an undead horde slowly coming upon this city. Well, slowly coming upon this this area. And there's a lot of exploring to do here, so maybe we'll go do some exploring there once we buy some more stuff. Oh, there's a ruins here. Disappearing villagers. So these are the people we've lost. We lost Sigurd the Courier. We lost Wigmar. We lost Bertram, who died to an Ifrit. And we lost Hakon, who was frightened to death by a Geist. So now, let me do this. We wanted to grab the cartographer, or was it the scout? Legendary locations pay double. That's probably a good way to make some good money. Let's hire him. Oh, it's also going into evening, so we're going to take a nap before we go hunting for these things. I mean, the dead reanimating isn't superstitious. That's just fact. The superstition thing with Anto is because he's superstitious, he gets a negative 10 resolve and morale checks against fear, panic, or mind controlling effects, which means he's bad against hexes, means he's bad against geists, and means he's bad against, like, not also running when other people are also breaking. So he's probably not the best person to have around for this kind of fight, but I'd have to fire him. And I kind of feel bad doing that. Also, this is an actual... Oh! Some more direwolves. Okay. Those aren't bad. Those are a decent enough fight. Don't think we need to change anything. Oh, that's right. These heraldic shoulder plates. Who should we give those to? Do you have anything? No. How would you feel about that? That's an extra 40 durability. Puts it up to 250. Yeah, you know what, Cody? You get these. Cody did such a good job in the last fight that I think it's only a fair that happens. Right. We can also get ourselves some more direwolf pelts from this. Like, look, for some reason, Cody and me are already starting to break, even though we have the highest resolve of anyone in this team. And direwolves aren't a tough fight. Like, 6 of them isn't bad. Like, one of them's already breaking. There's one already dead. Nice. There's an easy 600 gold. Time to go exploring. So there's Wolf's Wall up here, which we can go to. Though they don't like us. How long is our coin going to last us? 6 days. To be fair, the cartographer will pay us for every place we find, so we might be okay after we find some places in this area that are unknown. Oh, sorry, there's also the watermill that we didn't explore. Oh yeah, look there, we just got a bunch of money from that. Just got a bunch of money from finding somewhere. We are running out of tools, however, is a problem. Phoenix Thumb. The gates to a great underground goblin city. Its maze-like tunnels teeming with vicious greenskins. Some goblin ambushers, some goblin skirmishers. Lots of goblin skirmishers. A goblin overseer and some goblin wolf riders. Fuck no. But that's a legendary area, and you can tell because of the like banner it has. Now we are unfortunately running out of food. To give our cartographer credit, he's already paid us several hundred gold. Hunting down the lundworms. Okay, we've killed those before. Oh. I'm waiting for day. There we are, it's daytime now. Oh, you gotta level up. Company comes to a cave line with boulders at its front, but as you draw near, the rocks uncoil and flip mid-air and legs shoot out their bellies to plant the landings, or clearly lundworms. You step back as the beasts wriggle the dust off their backs and snap their maws with guttural croaking. They turn to you, eyes blinking and begin to lazily come forward as though your mercenaries were a minor inconvenience. We've killed 2 of these guys before. And we for sure weren't as well leveled or equipped when we did it last time. They are tough. There is no arguing that. You need to get up there. I don't want to be giving them the high ground. Alright, there goes most of the armor already. Ooh, Hartwig just took a big hit to the head. Ah. I think we can get this. That's absolutely 100% doable. You've 65. Oh, you don't need both of those. What's the button to put them into the... Oh, it's control. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Shit. Oh. We almost lost the run right there. I almost died. We've lost one of our long-running teammates, unfortunately. We did get 3,000 crowns for that, though. Which I think means it's time for us to grab a scout. You have anyone worth hiring here? Both of these guys are apprentices. You're brave. We'll take you. We just need someone right now is the thing. Is there a temple down here? There is. We're heading down here. We're gonna hit the arena, I think. Ooh. Nomads. Okay. What layout are they? Nomad outlaws and archers. Okay. We're just gonna ignore them. I want to try and... Okay. What's this? Oh, we are basically out of money. Oh, we only equipped 2 people. Well, that's not good. I should have checked that before I went in there. Shit. You know what? I think I know what I need to do here. I don't think I should send in 2 brand new guys into this fight. But we need to get some guys leveled up because we just lost 2 pretty decent fighters. So Gustav You shouldn't go in there. Oh wow, we have two Gustavs. Gustav and Gustav the Braid. If this Gustav can be this guy can be Trin It after one of our followers. Right, I need to find someone who isn't badly hurt. I guess Henrik's going in with a long axe. That works. Oh, wow. Got through all of our defenses on that one. I mean, I think that's the right way to go about it. There we go. We don't get any loot, but we do get some biscuits, and we do get some XP. Alright, what in here can we sell? This surcoat for sure. This hatchet. This woodsman's axe, I guess. Oh yeah, these valuables we've been carrying. We can get rid of a few of these as well. There we go. Now we're in a better position money-wise. Oh, it's up here. Okay. I have enough money for 2 days. That's more than enough. Let me just go in here and make sure that we're repairing these. Along with this sword and spear. There are a lot of undead. How much are we getting? 920 crowns. We could do with another big job. Do another 3,000 kind of gold kind of job if we can find one. No, there's a big there was a big fight there. It looks like. What do you have for me? We're already mostly out of tools again. That extra overland speed is really nice. Ooh, more dire wolves. Okay, that isn't a bad job. Everyone but me is actually healed, and I still have to. My armor isn't actually fully repaired either. It's kind of crazy. Like there's 7 of them. This shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Hey, Gustav leveled up. That puts us in a much healthier position. I will take all of your tools. I will take your medical supplies, and I will take some ammunition as well. It's been a while since we've headed up this way, so maybe it's about time we start doing that again. There was a good harvest here. Let's wait until the shops are open. There we go, that's better. Lonenbeg. More lindworms, eh? Okay. Fuck. Just ran into a necromancer. There's only 9 of them, though. It's not too bad. Alright, this is going well, good so far. Won't say any more than that, though. Okay. Fucking Gustav gets killed again. Oh, there they are. Oh, Anto's picked up 2 permanent injuries. For minus 40% melee defense, minus 40% range defense, minus 40% initiative, always content with being in reserve. He has minus 50% initiative because he has also a missing ear. Anto might have to be retired after this one, honestly. I'll replace him in the roster, but man, that's kind of sad. Yeah, I kind of want to be up here if we can get ourselves up to this area above above it. Make it easier to hit. You guys can stay there. This is going to be a tough fight given the situation we're in here. We do have a male Hubark now that we can give to somebody with the upgrade. You might as well have that then. Yeah, we'll just hang on to it for now. I'm gonna go lie down. No worries, Cody. Hope you feel better soon. Ah. Alright, there's one Lundworm dead. Oh, Cody just died. He just went to nap. He did. Yeah, Cody died. I don't believe it autosaves after that. No, it doesn't. See, I know we can do that fight. I just think he got unfortunate and got whacked around a bit there. Yeah, I think after this we have to retire Anto and grab somebody new, I think, for him. Okay, this is nice. This is pretty okay. I think our biggest issue there was that all of our backliners just weren't hitting. Like, all of our ranged guys were smacking the shit out of them, but all of the polearm guys were just not doing anything. Which is frustrating. Alright, that's pretty good. lost somebody, and they were high level as well. Yeah, not sure on that one. Well, we have been going for about 4 hours, so I think we're going to come back to that tomorrow, when hopefully I can actually use my brain to figure out what I'm doing wrong there, because I know we can win that fight without losing anyone. I think we just need to sit at it a bit better. So, YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check everything out down below, and we will be back with more Battle Brothers soon, and actually some new stuff on stream. We're going to be doing a little poll on the weekend to see what I will be playing next. I'll see you guys then. Bye, YouTube.